Nintendo fans, you have lost your freaking mind. In fact, no, you haven't just lost your mind. It is gone. It cannot be found because it is just so lost. And it's nowhere. It's nowhere. It's not lost because if you're lost, you are somewhere. No, it's gone. It's just gone. I'm not talking necessarily about Nintendo fans or Nintendo YouTubers. I'm talking about these Nintendo leakers have just lost it. You've actually lost it. It's gone. It's gone. What's going on, guys? It is the Mozzie Jake back with another Nintendo video. Today we are talking about an upcoming Switch Direct, not Switch 2 Direct, a Switch 1 Direct that could be happening this week. Maybe. All right, but let's start with our question of the day. This comes from DJO. Oh, that's a lot of numbers. DJ01622 Cruise? Yeah, that's right. All right, I have two things. One, I think it makes kind of sense for May because of Nintendo opening their San Francisco store. Okay, so he's responding to one of my other videos. Make sure you go check that out. But his question that he has for us is, what's a better idea? A 3D Super Smash Bros. Ooh. Or like a Luigi's Mansion 4, where like the whole game you're going through a cruise or train. Ooh, a cruise or a train. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea, honestly. Like, you got some ideas. So I was actually thinking, okay, we're probably going to get a Luigi's Mansion 4, but where are they going to go from here? Because, you know, they've done the mansion, right? They've done multiple mansions, and then they've done, like, a hotel. So are they going to put him in just another mansion for Luigi's Mansion 4? Or is it going to be, like, a twist? I think that's a good idea. I can't really see a 3D Super Smash Bros. I think for that, you kind of have to keep the same concept, or else it might just be weird. But an open world Luigi's Mansion 4, where maybe there's a few of these things, like where you could go on a cruise over here. You could go on a train over here. You could go in an actual mansion over here. If it's like full-on open world, which apparently it is, that's the rumors. That's what I think. I think that's a great idea. I like that idea more than I like a 3D Super Smash Bros. But that's just my thoughts. But anyways, if any of you want me to answer your question, comment down below Nintendo followed by your question. So let's get into the topic of the day. This is insane. Apparently, according to leakers and the rumors and all that good stuff, there is a Nintendo Direct coming up May 26th, which is Wednesday, which is just in a few days. And no, this isn't the Switch 2 Direct. That Direct is next week. Next week, a week and a half from now. So tell me this. Why would Nintendo, like, I mean, Nintendo's Nintendo. They're gonna do whatever they want, I guess. I'll give you that. But why would Nintendo do back-to-back Directs like this? If there is a Nintendo Switch 1 Direct happening this week, why is it this week? Why wasn't it a month ago in February when they always have their Switch 1 Directs? Always in February. They didn't have one, though, last month, and we're just thinking like, oh, okay, so they're saving all their stuff for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that is happening April 2nd. Makes a lot of sense, you know, they're just making us wait. I got all their big stuff there, so, you know, we're just gonna have to wait. And now you fans out there, you Nintendo loving leakers, be saying, no, hear me out. I promise. It's happening, bro. It's happening. You know, I just find it a little strange that, like, people, are we not patient? Are we not patient, people? I mean, obviously we're excited, but a Switch 1 Direct happening this soon? I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. Now, I do not think that Nintendo is done with the Switch 1. I still think we will get Switch 1 games. You know, we got Pokemon coming out and all this good stuff. And I think we will have a Switch 1 Direct. Or maybe like a Switch 2, like, I'm not talking about the April 2nd Direct, but like later in time, we'll have like a Nintendo Direct where they focus on Switch 2 games and Switch 1 games. Like, because I don't think they're just going to let the Switch 1 die out. They'll slowly go away from it and move on to Switch 2. It makes absolutely no sense. From a business standpoint, you would have released this a month ago. If it was a Switch 1 Direct, you would have released it 1 month ago. In February, when you usually do your Directs, for one thing. And to kind of separate the Directs so, like, people can be still excited in February. Like, oh, we got these Switch 1 games to tie us off until Switch 2. The Switch 2 Direct in April. It just makes absolutely no sense in my mind why Nintendo would come out here and be like, hey, Switch 1 Direct and Switch 2 Direct, back-to-back weeks. Why not? Because we're Nintendo and we just do crazy stuff. I'll give you that. I mean, Nintendo is Nintendo. They're going to do whatever they want. They can be pretty unpredictable, you know? And so it could happen. It could. I mean, I'm here making a video on it because I was just like, because apparently it's a big topic now. Like, if one person said it, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But no, everyone's talking about it. So I'm like, okay, here I am. Here's my thoughts. But it's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't understand. Like, why? Why? What? Why? Why would there be a Switch 1 Direct this week? You know, I hope there is. I hope there is. And if I'm wrong, I'll take the L. I'm not right about everything. I mean, I understand that I can be wrong about a lot of things. I understand that, you know, I don't have all the information. Maybe these leakers know something that none of us do. But it makes no sense. From a business standpoint, why in the world would Nintendo do this? Getting worked up here. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it whatsoever. Now, I guess we could go back to when they dropped the first trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of us were thinking, oh, there's no way Nintendo is going to do that. We were thinking to ourselves, well, there's absolutely no way that Nintendo is just going to shadow drop a Switch 2 trailer. They'll give us some warning. They didn't. And then people were saying, well, there's absolutely no way that they would shadow drop a Switch 2 trailer on the same day Donkey Kong Country Returns comes out. No, they did it. They did it. And we all looked like a couple of clowns. And I'm just saying, like, it could happen. It could happen. And I mean, while we're here, if it does happen, what do we think we'll see here? Like, with Switch 1 games, I mean, I guess this is where, I mean, I'm not getting excited for this because I am 99% sure this is not going to happen. But let's say, just for one moment, let's just say there is a Nintendo Switch 1 Direct happening Wednesday. 1 week exactly before the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Let's just say it's happening, okay? What would we see? Well, I guess this could be the Direct where we see Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Those games we have not seen, and it's kind of ridiculous. Like, at this point, it's just like, okay, we're probably just going to get GameCube games on the Nintendo Switch 2, and they'll probably just put it on there. Like, for the Nintendo Switch Online, that's probably where we're going to get those games. That's what I think, personally. But if there is a Switch 1 Direct, sure. Why not? Throw it in there. Give it... And then everyone starts complaining. Oh, could you imagine? They're just like, oh, guess what? Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are coming to the Switch 1. And then everyone's complaining like, hey, wait, put it on the Switch 2 now. And then we complain about that for 8 years like we did with the Switch. Oh, it's so stupid. No, I don't think we would do that because you could play your Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. So it's not like it's the Wii U and the Switch. Obviously, it's different. I just think it's funny. I'm rambling now. But what do you guys think? Do you think we'll be getting a Switch 1 Direct this Wednesday? I mean, I guess we'll know very soon. Either way, just okay. Everyone, if it doesn't happen, if there is no Switch 1 Direct, don't freak out. Okay, because it'll all be well soon. It'll all be well. April 2nd is 1 week away. Well, 9 days away. 9 days away from the recording of this video and the posting of it. I guess it depends on when you're watching it. But just wait it out. Just wait it out. It's okay. We'll be all right. We're Nintendo fans. We will get by. We've been in this situation before. It's okay. Nintendo will come through for us, whether there's a Switch 1 Direct this week or we just have to wait till next week. It's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Do you think there is a Switch 1 Direct happening this week? Do you think we're just going to have to wait till April 2nd? That's what I think. And of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, if you liked that video, please watch another one. Maybe this one on the screen, you know, the one right there, right now. You seen it? You seen it? Okay. Because that's how the algorithm works, and that's how I get discovered and all, but I guess you do you know. That's just how life goes. We all just do what we please. Okay, I'm gonna go now.